StrapDown. So we bringing you another Black History Month
with a little sprinkle of like some queer.
That's right.
History.
Some Black queer history.
Black queer history.
Yeah.
And so I have someone.
Yeah, who you got?
I have Ericka Huggins.
I don't think I know this.
Really?
Yeah, wait. Speak.
Okay, so my person is Ericka Huggins.
Uh-huh.
And so Ericka Huggins is a poet, a writer, and a former Black Panther.
Okay, yes.
Okay, you heard of her?
Let's keep going. You know I don't know names.
Okay, so Ericka Huggins, so specifically how she's described in her biography is a queer Black woman that brought spiritual self-care to the Black Panther Party.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'm just going to skip to like her college years. Okay. So, she started studying education at Lincoln University, which is an HBCU in Philly. And that is where she met her husband, Johnhuggins. Right. Okay. So, at the age of 18, they both decided that they were going to quit school and join the Black Panther Party. And that came about after reading an article about the treatment of Huey P. Newton when he was incarcerated. So they're like, we out. So they quit school and moved to California to join the Los Angeles chapter of the Black Panther Party. Okay, so they were there for about 2 years, and 3 weeks after they have their child, Johnhuggins is assassinated on UCLA's campus. Yeah, 3 weeks after she has, their daughter. And he was assassinated by a rival Black nationalist group.
What? Who?
The U.S. organization, which they believe or confirmed that was fueled by the FBI and the counter. Is
this the same one as the guy who did Kwanzaa? The guy who invented Kwanzaa?
The same guy?
The same, organization?
I'm not sure.
All right, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah. I didn't look up like the organization that on the lifetime or whatever. So after that, he was buried in Connecticut, which is where he was from, in New Haven, and so she went there for the funeral and decided to start a chapter of the Black Panther Party in New Haven with 2 other women, and so they led that. So this is kind of where things are like get a little spicy. So that same year that they started the New Haven Black Panther chapter, members of the New Haven Black Panther Party tortured and killed someone who that they believed was an informant. And so the police arrested Ericka and one of the co-founders of the Black Panther Party for kidnapping, murder, and conspiracy. So she went to prison, and during her time in prison is when she discovered meditation as a form of like survival and getting through being incarcerated and like being apart from her child. So she was in prison for about 2 years, and then she was acquitted. Thankfully, so she got out. And then during that time, she did a lot of writing, did a lot of poetry, and released a poetry book with Huey P. Newton.
Okay.
And so, gotta go to my notes here. Okay, so after she was released from prison, she then worked as the director of the Oakland Community School, which was a community-run child care program in elementary school, right? That was started by the Black Panther Party. And so during her time there, she also taught children in the California correctional system yoga and meditation and that sort of thing. And so she was also, in 1990, she became the first woman practical support volunteer coordinator for the Shanti Project? You know what I'm talking about?
The Ashanti Project? Or
not the Ashanti. The Shanti Project, where she organized home visits for HIV/AIDS patients.
Yes.
And so that was really significant because at that time, people were literally scared to be around AIDS patients because they were afraid that it was going to be contagious and things like that.
Disease,
right. Yeah. And so while she spent time, volunteering, she taught the AIDS patients meditation and wellness and things like that. And she also started a lot of I lost my spot. Oh, she started an HIV volunteer and education program to help kind of destigmatize the misinformation around like AIDS patients and things like that. And she also worked with like the AIDS Project and coordinated care for like women and children. And so that's what she was doing for like the last like 20 years. She like teaches like yoga and meditation to like youth and children, and she speaks around the world. And she worked with the World Trust. Are you familiar with the World
Trust?
World Trust. So that is an organization. It's kind of like they have like documentaries and do like films on like racial inequality and things like that to kind of start conversations. And she does like public speaking events. And she's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, she's still. I want to do somebody that's like present. So she's still alive. She lives in the Bay Area with her partner, who is also a feminist and an activist. Her name is Lisbeth. I can't pronounce her last name. Talisman, but she's a political activist and a community organizer and a feminist out in like the Bay Area.
She black. No. That's okay.
Look at her. That's okay. Ericka black. But like her partner, but I just thought that was cool because like you know I guess I've never really associated like yoga and meditation with the Black Panther Party, you know, and you know I don't know how much we hear about like the women in the Black Panther Party, you know what I'm saying? Like because
they were really horrible.
They were really horrible. Yeah. She eventually also like came out and spoke out about like Huey P. Newton and
I was gonna say.
I
didn't want to ruin it.
Yeah, no, like he did some really terrible things.
He was a monster.
And to her specifically. So yeah, but yeah, I just thought that was like really cool.
That's great, Ericka Huggins. Yes, that was a good one.
A little like insider, because I also don't know if she was out at the time.
That's what I was gonna,
when she was with the
Black Panther.
I would assume not.
Yeah.
I would assume not, but
I would also assume not.
Yeah, but it is nice that like now she's able to be like out and like, do her work, and she still does work with like HIV/AIDS awareness and stuff like that. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a fantastic one. That was fantastic. Okay. Strap down.